Claim: the standard deviation of pulse rates of adult males is less than 12 beats per minute. For a random sample of 129 adult males, the pulse rates have a standard deviation of 10.8 beats per minute. Complete parts A and B below. For part A, it says express the original claim in symbolic form. Okay, so let's take a look at the claim. So we want to look at the claim here. We're going to highlight the claim. Okay, and so what is the claim telling us? Well, we need to first identify. It's saying that the standard deviation of pulse rates of adult males is less than 12 beats per minute. So in part A, we want to find out what the claim is. Well, the claim is the following. We're going to use the symbol because it's telling us it's the standard deviation. Well, the symbol for standard deviation is sigma, and we know that it's saying that it's less than, so we're using the less than equality, and it's less than 12. So therefore, there is the claim. So we're going to put in here the sigma less than 12. So let's go ahead and do that. Sigma less than 12. Let's check our answer, and there's our result. Now we want to identify the null in the alternative hypothesis. So in order to do that, okay, we know that for part B, we're going to have the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. And remember that the null is always going to contain the equality sign. So now, what is the opposite of the claim? Well, the opposite of the claim is still going to be sigma, but instead of it being less than, it's going to be greater than, and it's going to contain the equal sign, and therefore it would be sigma, which is less than or equal to 12, or population standard deviation. So, since we know the equality is in the opposite of the claim, and we know that the null is always going to have the equality, we would say that the null is sigma, which is equal to 12. And therefore, the claim would then be the alternative hypothesis. And therefore, we would say that sigma is less than 12 for the alternative hypothesis. So again, for the null hypothesis, we're going to have sigma equal to 12. So sigma, which is the standard deviation symbol, equal sign, and then 12. Okay? And then the alternative hypothesis is going to have sigma less than 12. So sigma, meaning the population standard deviation, less than 12. Press our answer, and there is our result.